For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? The day is coming, folks, you heard it here first. Fire and brimstone and honor, stutters, beasts, with giant, terrible fangs. It's the final hurrah, the last rodeo. The fat lady is a warm in her loisa. Wait, what's that? Do you hear them, ma'am? Do you hear their footsteps with your wretched ears? Do you, my child?
Come on, honey. But Mom, I want to take a picture with the crazy man.
I hear them. I hear the footsteps. It's the horsemen. It's the 4 horsemen of the Apocalypse. Conquest, the leader, riding proud atop his white. Angry, awful war astride the red horse. Terrible famine on the black horse, and equally terrible death on the green. They're coming. They're almost here. And they will eat you. Do you hear me? You raw and timely figs. Can you smell it? Can you smell what's cooking up there? I smell it everywhere. It's the stench of Armageddon!
It's just you.
You won't be safe, sir. And neither will you, and neither will you. You won't be safe when the horsemen come. Oh, no, sir, no, ma'am. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Welcome to Purgatory. Please take a ticket and join the queue. One of our associate angels will be with you shortly. Thank you for your cooperation.
George Burke. 43. There's a pipe going through my head.
Right. You'll be working at Lower West Purgatory Demolition Division. Here's your assignment. Go right down the hall. Third left. Ask for Steve. 23. Name.
Are you an angel?
And the wings fit lady. Name.
Phyllis Merriweather. I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah, or this is the least fantastic party I've ever been to. Name.
75 years and 2/3 years young.
Somebody killed you, didn't they?
No, I don't think so. I think I had a heart attack. Yes, that was it.
Great. 1 minute. This can't be right. Oh, you're in for a treat.
Is it a gingerbread cookie?
No. You've been assigned
people, focus. We need to settle down and get some actual work done today. I know it feels like we've been sitting here waiting for the go-ahead call for, well, eternity.
Because we have.
But sooner or later, that phone is going to ring. The apocalypse is coming, people. I can smell it.
That's just a combination between war.
Oh, you fiend!
Enough! War, famine, I thought you people were better than this. We need to come together if we're going to see this project through. Hey, there's no I in Armageddon, right? Dad, can you put the fidget spinning thing away? Thank you. Now, as I was saying,
When's lunch?
we'll get lunch later. Right now, let's just...
Why don't we put it to a vote? Who wants lunch now?
Fine. Order pizza. But I don't like using this phone. We might miss the call.
Oh, give it a RASCON! Nobody has called in the last 14 billion years, and no one's going to call in the next 5 minutes. Understand? Now call.
Hello? Yes, I'd like to order a pizza. Afterlife headquarters? Apocalypse division. Yes, we'd like it now. Ha ha ha. Very funny. No, I haven't. Yes, I have seen that one. Yes, Bruce Willis is a fine actor. No, actually, it's not going to be anything like that. Yeah, look, can I order the pizza already? Large. What toppings do you guys want?
Pepperoni.
Bloody entrails of the innocent.
Good choice.
We'll have one large pie, half pepperoni, half bloody entrails of the innocent. Thanks. Happy now? Wow. Well, that was quick.
Wings.
Right. There's your pizza. Or sock, and I'm whining thing. Why do you guys don't put pillows around?
If the horses don't calm down sometime soon, I'm gonna liquidate them. It's gonna be very unpleasant for everybody.
Nobody is going to liquefy anybody. We have to ride those horses, remember? Besides, they're probably just hungry. Whose turn was it to feed them today?
Oh, really? Feeding? Couldn't have you seen this coming?
Can you please go feed the horses?
Oh, fine. They can have some pizza.
Thank you.
Those entrails tasted guilty anyway.
Alrighty. Once he gets back, we need to start putting together a real, actual, tangible plan. Because one of these days, we're going to have to use it.
Are you gonna get that?
Well,
I'll activate the speakerphone.
Is this the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
Yes.
This is Becky from Livingston Car Insurance.
And this is a do not call number.
Did you know that switching to Livingston can save you?
We're not interested.
Yes, but if you listen.
No, never.
But if.
Well, that's that then.
There. I gave them the pizza. It's not like we're ever going to have to use them.
There might be an opportunity. Sorry, guys, listen. Hello? This is Conquest speaking. Uh-huh. Yeah, sorry about that. Really? Today? Wow! Oh, yes, we're definitely ready. Definitely. I mean, it's not like we've been sitting here for 14 billion years doing nothing, right? Oh, well, yeah, we're all here. Why? Why now? Why did I have to call now?
Oh, telemarketer.
No, you idiots. That was the call. The call. The go-ahead call.
Wow. We're not really prepared, are we? I wonder whose fault that is.
No. What are we going to do? We're supposed to destroy the entire Earth today, and all we've done is eat a pizza and kill a telemarketer. Good job on that. It's the only helpful thing.
Where is Earth anyway? Good.
They're probably sending some of the vigilantes here right now. How do you think they're going to react when they see how unprepared we are? It could be some archangel, or incubus, or demon, Or...
No.
Hello, everyone. I'm Phyllis. I'm the liaison. Don't I know you? Well,
Here to do.
well, I'm primarily here as a navigator. I also have butterscotch candy if anybody wants one. I'm also here to tend to the horses. Where are the horses?
Stable next door? Go get the horses.
Happy to. Anything. I'll fight you.
Oh, really good butterscotch.
Thank you.
What's the problem? Where are the
Go in
horses?
there.
Well, maybe I can help. I was a pony whistler after all. I Mrs. Mayor's pony farm for 42 years.
Wait, don't you mean whisper? Tea?
No, whistler, silly. I used to whistle melodies to the horses when it was one of their birthdays, camp time races.
So I can kill her, right?
She's already dead!
Have you fed them recently?
Yes, they're winning, so I gave them some of my pizza.
But don't you know? Tomatoes are a member of the nightshade family. They're poisonous to horses.
Well, they were hungry and I don't care.
I'm sure. Here you go.
Thanks.
No need to worry, guys. I'll figure out how to get to Earth by tonight, or my name isn't Phyllis Merriweather. I once hiked all the way from my hometown in Woodstock all the way to North Dakota.
I hated Woodstock.
Wait, how long did that take?
I don't exactly remember. I don't remember much that year at all. But if we all put our heads together, we can do it.
Well, looks like we're gonna have much of a choice. Everybody pack your things. We're gonna be outside in 10 minutes. We're hitching a ride to Earth.
I can't believe you killed my horse. It was an idiot. You fed pizza.
What does KM stand for?
Kilometers.
Don't they use miles here?
Lady, nobody uses miles except for Americans. It's actually kind of weird.
If you touch anything that I own, I'm going to crush you under my foot like you're an insolent cockroach.
Oh, my goodness, I almost forgot. I'll hold up this sign, and one of you guys should hold your thumbs up like this, so people know we're hitchhiking.
Maybe not you, Death. Stand back. Let me do it. I have very prominent thumbs. I've always gotten compliments on them. There. Now someone will come along any minute. We'll hitch a ride to Earth, and it'll be raining fire and brimstone before you even know it.
I'm hungry.
I'm angry.
I can't move my thumb anymore.
Now, cheer up, gang. I know that's something that will make the time go by much faster. Some whistling.
You're already dead. I can't. eviscerate you and frappe your insides into a red pudding. But, you know, I feel obliged to tell you that if you continue to make these noises, I'm going to have to use every article over there to make sure you can't whistle, speak, or eat a butterscotch candy again for the rest of eternity. So, understood?
For the most part. What's red pudding?
It's traditional British dessert. I can't.
It's really good. Not for me, I don't like it.
I still can't move my pumpkin. What are you doing?
Hey, trying to hit your lift, lady?
You cannot be serious. Or can you please give me a hand over near? It really hurts.
Yes, we're trying to get to Earth.
Whoa, all 5 of you?
Yes, why? Is that a problem?
Well, I said I can get you a lift. I can't carry all 3 of you, especially with all that crap.
What?
Gotta get there. Step 4.
Fine. I'll leave the grenade gun.
More.
I'll leave the backpack. Okay, he's got like a 6-foot sword, he's got a sight, and you've got a bow staff. I'm keeping my battle axe.
Fair.
Well, there's no way I can drag all 5 of you to Earth.
No kidding.
Wait.
We don't even have a horse.
Work hard.
Where's Wanda?
I said I can get you a lift. I'm not, these wings aren't for nothing. I'm not a Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah, that's for sure. Good, it's not traffic.
You guys going down to Earth for anyways?
Well, they're the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The apocalypse is coming.
Okay, and where are the horses?
It's a very long story. Why don't you tell them more?
He killed them. He fed them pizza and they died.
That's a bad move. I guess that's how I lost my job at the tracks. I fed them Chef Barty. In my defense, they really wanted some.
See? I'm not the only one. So,
Well, those horses weren't being used in the apocalypse, were they?
they had potential.
They didn't. They died.
Your horse was stopped.
But anyways, I can take you all the way to Limbo.
Okay.
I got a hot date with Mother T.
Liar.
I don't like honey face. I know how this means for nothing. So, grab on.
Okay.
Watch out for the shoes, Ed. That's Italian leather.
Looks like Goodwill.
No culture. So the apocalypse happening for real this time?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, there was a close call the year I died.
When did you die?
From Albuquerque to Timbuktu. Everyone went crazy. So, I bought every kind of food and water, bottled water in the county. The grocery stores loved me. They called me the Candyman. So night the 31st, I locked myself in the basement with my Chef Boyardee and bottled water and my little piece of crap television set. I was praying like crazy, watching the world that ends, and I was watching Dick Clark, my Chef Boyardee for the rest of forever. Of course, that's not what happened.
What did happen?
I got so freaked out. I had a heart attack. Right when the ball dropped, they found me 3 days later.
Oh my.
I guess it's for real this time, huh?
Yeah. Can you keep your eyes on the sky?
It's nice. All right.
Oh.
I don't like her.
What's your problem? Anyways, here's Limbo.
Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, no problem. Crap, gotta go. Got a hot date. Can't be late. Can't keep Miss C waiting.
Have fun on your imaginary date.
Have fun with the horses.
Wasn't he delightful?
Glad you had one.
Who?
The angel.
Oh.
About what?
Well, we can't exactly call ourselves the 4 horsemen if we don't have horses, unless of course you want everyone talking about the horses, which I do not. So,
Usually people ask noise. But, fortunately, the horse murderer has a point. So, does anybody have any ideas on new names?
Let me think.
oh! What about the Pub 4?
That's the Beatles.
Who are the Beatles?
You really don't get out much, do you?
Wait a minute. You walked all the way to Woodstock, music festival. You don't know who the Beatles are?
Music festival? Oh, silly. Woodstock Pony Show. Oh, that's worse. It was only like 4 miles or so, but my shoes were very tight.
Yeah. How about the Four Seasons?
Still, no. Does anybody have any ideas for names that aren't already taken?
Ooh, the 4 obliterators sent from beyond to annihilate the human race like a mango in the clutch of a demonic blender.
Well, that was very vivid. But it just sort of doesn't have the same ring to it. You know? A good name's gotta be snappy, catchy, like the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. It just sort of has music to it. Oh my god, it actually has music to it?
Welcome to Limbo!
What is this place?
Limbo is the home of ideas and figures that were once vitally important to humanity, but exist now only as a vague memory. Instead of fading away entirely, we exist here, in this strange liminal plane, whiling away the hours of existence.
How fun!
What are you?
I am Zeus. Once upon a time, I was king of the Greek gods.
And I'm the American dream. Once upon a time, like the hearts and minds of the nation.
And I'm Stuffins, a puffin. I am a beanie baby. And once upon a time, people thought I'd be worth a lot of money.
Now, who are all you?
We're the 4, obliterators.
Speak!
Well, we were the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, with Phyllis, but some thoughtless, irresponsible person decided to unintentionally murder our horses.
Boy, it sounds like what happened to me.
Really? So, now we don't know who we are, but we're trying to get to Earth.
To liquidate it.
What a coincidence.
You're trying to get to Earth too?
What? No, not at all. What I mean is, we're also trying to figure out a name for our group, but nobody could come up with anything that worked!
You want to know what? I said the 3 puffins.
But only one of us is a puppet.
What about the 3 Amigos?
You should really stop.
Why don't I continue? How about the Holy Trinity?
Oh my god. Can you stop saying names that are already taken by famous groups?
Oh, why does it bother you so much?
Because I don't want to infringe a copyright case. Osley. Besides, they've already pushed me over with the puffin.
Hey! This little puppet is now your friend. She's filled with love until the very end. Caution! Puffin is actually filled with small deadly bees.
Okay, so what do all 3 of you do all day? God, shut it up! Not sorry. I hate music.
Hey, you better calm down, pal. I could put this lightning bolt right between your eyes!
Hey, enough! We don't have time for this. We have to get to the Earth by the end of the day to carry out the apocalypse.
Okay, good luck with that.
Excuse me?
Well, we know the Earth is
Yeah?
really, really big.
Wow. The puffin is a genius. Really big. Why didn't you think of that, guys? I don't know, but clever one, right there. Yes.
Hold on now. My puffy friend is Doc Corn. I mean, if nothing else, the 3 of us are proof that ideas are hard to get rid of in a scene. Sure, now you so thought was around.
I did. Pretty sure I'm confused about whatever you are,
Or
though.
that they were in Beanie Baby's list.
I have 2 in my family values.
You see? See?
You do?
You know, there's no bigger, more entrenched, more enduring idea than life itself.
What a blowhard.
I agree.
Well, if we did want to go to Earth, how would we get there? Yeah.
Well, if you were to walk 3 kilometers that way, River Styx. There you'd meet the ancient ferryman, Sharn, who carries the souls of the dead from the world of the living to the world beyond.
Is that true?
I don't remember. I definitely could have been unconscious. And if I was, that would explain why my socks were so wet.
But Chad isn't supposed to carry you. He's only supposed to carry the souls of the dead. I think you might be able to convince him, though.
Why did he close one eye?
He was winking. What's quiet? Was he winking?
What I mean is, Sharn isn't supposed to carry you, but he might. If you had a good, argument.
Let's see rubbing his fingers together.
I'm not getting this.
Bribe! You need bribe! Come on! He takes bribe! Gee!
It's okay. It's okay. Jeez. Okay, anyways, so you're saying that the river Styx runs directly to the world beyond?
Yes.
But that's impossible.
Why exactly?
Well, the earth is round. Nothing could...
Run!
Okay.
Around! Okay, Daisy, Earth is around!
Alright.
I think the puffin actually is a genius.
Okay.
How would anybody walk on it?
They just fall off the side.
How would maps be made?
No. People used to think the world was flat. I learned that the earth is round when I was 6 years old in Mapleton Elementary School. The horizon is curved. People have sailed around it, flown around it. There's been pictures taken from outer space.
Phyllis. You can't believe everything you learn in school. The Earth seems round, but that's just an optical illusion. It's actually flat.
Yeah.
Now, with other planets, those are round.
That's why they can also stay alive.
It's just common sense.
Look at the map that you have.
Oops. No? Oh, I see. There's the river Styx, and there's the world beyond. I guess you learn something new every day.
She's not the brightest, is she?
Yeah, I kind of agree with the same here. Ah, crap. Hey, we've got to get a move on. Thank you for directions. And take care.
Good luck with your apocalypse thing.
Thanks a lot.
I don't like it. We've been standing here for hours. Why don't we just try swimming across?
No! I mean, why would we do that? The boat's going to come along any minute. There's just no reason for us to get, wet and stuff.
You can't swim, can you?
Can't swim? Huh. What kind of an idiot can't swim? I love water.
Now, Connie, there's no reason to be afraid. When I was little, I was taught we should always face our fears head on. I had a kid, and her name was Little Buttons, and she was afraid of water too. So one day, I threw Little Buttons into the Mapleton Pond.
What happened to her?
She drowned quickly.
Oh my god.
See that, Connie? You're just like Little Buttons.
Maybe we should throw you in the river. You can get over your fears.
Grab
Grab
him.
him.
Come on, enough! Stop!
Yeah.
I'm afraid of swimming. I'm afraid of water. I've been afraid of water since the Spanish Armada. All right, just drop me.
Drop him.
Wait, is that?
A swim boat! Just like they used to have at Mapleton Elementary School. That's where me and Ernie Sanders first.
And, excuse me, sir? Sharon! Hey!
Oh, what's that? Oh, lovely. Taking your children for a walk on the beach.
beyond to annihilate the human race like the mango in the clutch of a demonic blender.
And Phyllis.
Snapping in. I'm Sharon. Fairy souls will be on. I hope you little ladies were down by my great dragon boat.
That's a swan boat.
What? Speak up, honeyface.
That's a swan boat.
What?
That's a swan boat!
Oh, I know it's some boat, all right. Don't be afraid, though. We don't bite. Well, love saying child for cows. Nice word to attend to. I mean, this fella in the world beyond.
He looks very familiar.
So, if you excuse me.
Wait!
Instead of me flying, all you guys will keep talking to me. Like I said, I gotta get this dragon boat down the river.
Okay, your boat, that boat, it's a swan, not a dragon, it's a swan. Your boat's a swan!
Oh, I know it's some boat, all right. I think my boat's awesome too, child. Thank you.
Revelation 6! Fire, return, turtle, beast, and nasty claws. It's the end! It's the end!
My dragon.
It's the horsemen! They're here! They've come to destroy us all! They've come to obliterate humanity like a terrific tree in a terrible way!
I like that one.
It's the exact days! Conquest for feminine death!
And Phyllis.
I knew I spelled it! I knew I spelled everything! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Wow. Deja vu.
I gotta apologize for really passing the ladies. There's a woo, if you ask me. Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, right. Okay. We are trying to get to Earth, and we're wondering if you can give us a ride there.
What? Speak up, children.
Hold this.
Okay.
We are trying to get to Earth, and we were wondering if you, Sharon, can give us a ride there to Earth. Earth.
No, I see. No, I told you. I got friends down to across the river.
What if there's something in it for you, like money?
Oh, nice try, honey, votes. But you can't just sweat this ferry. But I'm happy to win your nerves that's going around with a cold, hard cash.
Would this pile of gold nuggets do the trick for you?
Now we're talking. Let me take a look at it, gentlemen. That's the cold, all right. Sorry, these dishes. Have to be so careful. Those are precautions when I drop them fast on you. Can't pull over these eyes. But now, let me get rid of this one. Give me a hand while I won't show. Oh.
Come on, buddy. Under the shoulder. Don't go on me. Okay, I'm not touching how to go.
You stay put till I get back. All right, ladies. Hop on. Nothing dragons just for you.
Do you have any, like, motor transport, maybe, a plane? I don't mind
Here,
skydiving. No?
Don't
Just
you think?
dragons, honey.
No, I'm gonna start swinging. You're really strong.
Aha! So what's there for Captain?
Where are the
All
seatbelts?
right, little lady.
Where are the seatbelts on this thing? Maybe life jackets?
No secret. There is none.
Shut up. You're trusting this guy with your life?
Yes.
Why? He doesn't even know his boat's a swan.
You want to start the apocalypse?
All right. We're going up against the current. I hope none of you get seasick.
I think I already am.
All right. Hold on to your britches. It's going to be about the ride. Now that's the river. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You know, that fella back there, he's one of the craziest I've ever ferried.
You don't say.
Oh, yeah, you should have heard him. He thinks the whole world's gonna end. Not only that, we can rave about the foremost apocalypse, as if there were any such people. I know. Can you all believe it? God, conquest, war, famine, death, he kept preaching those names. As if the world has already had all four of those things.
What?
I know, can you believe it? Got famine here, this country, that country, hurricanes, sandstorms, earthquakes all over the place. Some crap bomb like that one back there is what he's saying it's all be over soon. The world keeps spinning. Of course, I've just got the conclusion. The world's actually flat.
I told you.
Okay, wait. So you're telling me that Earth, same Earth we're going to right now, already has conquest, war, famine, and death?
Of course. How much job have you done? Don't you watch the news?
Okay, no.
Well,
Don't.
we had a TV, right?
Don't.
And then someone decided for a hissy fit. And because you don't want to watch the Food Network, so now the
Okay.
TV is stuck on the Food Network because she broke the remote.
Okay, Guy Fieri is infuriating! As soon as we get to Earth, he's the first thing I'm liquidating.
Yeah.
I like Gordon Ramsay.
So like I said, it's stuck on the Food Network.
I like the Food Network.
Thank you.
Which, come to think of it, it really explains why we take so many food breaks.
I also like food breaks.
Well, I watch the news board every day. I see some crazy stuff on it too. I got a saving four and saving dictators, towns like crushing out by tornadoes. They even got a cat and two soul go home like a water ski.
If only we had taught that to little Buddy.
You're about to kill that cat.
I'll tell you what, see, I've never seen, never will see. Four horsemen apocalypse, just an entire world, one day.
Well, you wouldn't see it, even if it did happen. There wouldn't be any TV in the apocalypse.
Good point.
Thank you. Shut up. You killed my horse. I don't want to hear from you.
Stop.
Trust me, 6 months. Ain't gonna happen. Never. That's enough like Earth. We're here. Everybody out.
Works.
Okay.
I'm much older than him. It shouldn't be that hard.
Shut up. Nice and easy.
Well, thanks for the ride.
Don't mention it. See all you folks on the side.
Well, take it.
I'm old.
Oh, I'm good.
Alrighty. We're here. Get ready to rumble, guys. Guys.
What is the point?
You heard Phil? Earth already has war, conquest, famine, and death.
Come on, don't give me that attitude. You're really going to listen to an old man who can't even see his boat's a swan? We've been given a job to do. Sure, we've hit a few roadblocks, but it isn't the end of the world.
Exactly.
That was a bad choice of words, but you get my point.
Don't even know where we are!
That's Mapleton Pond. I'm back home.
See? We know where we are. Alright, Mapleton Pond, the starting point for the apocalypse.
Oh, great. Great! So we're on the cusp of some danky, little, ugly pond in the middle of nowhere, and yet we still don't know how to start apocalyptic.
Well, we're just going to have to go off the cuff. Improvise. Do what's worked for us in the past.
We've never destroyed anything in the past.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, death's been killing people since Adam and Eve, and war destroyed the TV remote. Well, you guys are just going to sit there. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. You guys can take a hike. The apocalypse started.
Illuminate me.
Alrighty.
Do you know how to use that thing?
He's the lumbering god.
Okay.
Let's get physical.
Don't know how to hit.
Alrighty.
You can go.
Wow. Oh my god.
You conquered the ground.
No.
Or I don't see what you're trying.
I tried to break the TV remote at work, so.
right. It's useless. I don't know how to destroy anything, let alone kill anything.
Wait a minute. That's Mrs. Morris's pony farm.
Oh, order a pizza.
No! If you guys think that I'm going to let you guys lay a tomato spoiled finger on any more of those horses, you've got another thing coming.
Hello, Pizza Palace. I'd like to order a large pizza, extra
That's
sauce.
me.
Hey, you know what that phone was worth?
Not as much as the lives of those innocent ponies. You guys ought to be ashamed of yourself. What are you going to do? Go around killing the world with pizzas?
No, clog a lot of arteries though.
No point.
This petty poisoning puts you no closer to carrying out the apocalypse. What's the next thing to go? Who's the next one?
Well, that depends. Where's the next pony farm?
You guys ought to be ashamed of yourself. I give up.
Well, unfortunately, Phyllis is right.
So, what do we do?
Well, I guess the only thing we can do is sit here and come up with a plan like we should have been doing for the last 14 billion years. So, let's get started.
When's lunch?
We really need to stop eating so much food.
Let's get lunch.
Do you guys want to order that pizza?
I would order the pizza, but Applejack lover threw my phone in pots.
I got it.
You look stupid.
That's crazy.